Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another Move Monday. My name is Coach Travis. Way to power through the last couple weeks of the Let's Get Moving Challenge. Keep those steps and move minutes coming. Try inviting a friend or a coworker to join you for a walking meeting, or find an active hobby you both enjoy to add to your totals. Keep moving and stay strong. All right, team. This week, I have another quick and efficient workout for you all today to help you add more move minutes to your daily total while working your core muscles. It's called core conditioning. The only equipment we'll need today is a mat or a towel because we'll be on the ground for this one. I'll show you some modifications as we go. Let's get started with the warm up. All right, team, so let's get started with that warm up. So we're going to move through 3 different movements for about 20 seconds each for 2 rounds. So our first movement, we're going to start off by opening up our stance nice and wide, placing your hands on the hips, and we're just going to shift our weight to the right. So we're bending that right knee, we're pushing the hips back, we're leaning forward for a breath, and then we're going to switch it up, going to the opposite side. You got it. Again, feel free to adjust as needed. You can open up a little bit wider if you need to, or you can narrow your stance up. But I want you to lean forward and continue to shift from right to left, bending those knees. We're feeling the stretch in the inner thighs, the lower back, and the hamstrings, and we're definitely activating those hips. Again, stay here for a total of 20 seconds, and then whenever you're ready, meet back in the middle, and then slowly roll it back up. Awesome. Movement number 2 is called a moving dolphin plank. So meet me in your plank position. So we're on our toes, we're on our forearms, and we're going to start off in that stationary plank position. So we're lifting the knees off the ground, we're on our toes, and we're going to shift backwards. So we're going to lift the hips, shift through the upper back, lift those hips up, engage your core, and then settle back into that stationary plank. So here's our movement. We're shifting, we're lifting those hips, and coming back to your stationary plank. Deep inhale here, and then exhale when you come back to neutral. Always engage the core as you move, meaning pull that belly button in towards your body. You got it, and don't forget to breathe. Continue to move for a total of 20 seconds. We're here for another 3, 2, and 1. Great job, team. Drop to your knees, and then slowly come back up. Awesome. Then our next movement is called the world's greatest stretch. This one, we're going to start off in this half kneeling position. So I have my left knee down, and I have my right foot flat. I'm going to take my left hand and place it to the ground, and you're going to take your right elbow and just bring it in towards the inside of that right knee. So for this one, I'll show you some modifications. We're going to start off with the knee on the ground. I just want you to rotate your chest up and arms to the sky, and then bring that elbow back to neutral. So again, you're going to rotate the torso and then bring it back to neutral. Again, if you're looking for that extra challenge, you can always lift that back knee off the ground. Again, working through the world's greatest stretch. Just warming up that entire thoracic spine, your hips, the shoulders, the legs, everything's moving, everything's getting warmed up. Again, move for a total of 20 seconds on one side. Drop that back knee to reset, and then switch it up. So, switching it up, maybe your right knee's down, the left foot is flat. Right hand's on the ground for balance. Bring that left elbow to the inside of that left knee. Again, you can stay here with that back knee on the ground for stability. Warming up the core, working through that entire torso. Or you can lift that back knee off the ground. You're going to get a deeper stretch in the hip flexors. You got it. And again, just remember to breathe throughout this entire range of motion. We inhale here, and then we exhale on the way up. Again, team, move for another 20 seconds, for a total of 20 seconds, and then drop that back knee to reset. Again, try to repeat this warm-up for 2 rounds. All right, team, so now we're going to work through our first block of movements. So there's 4 different movements in this block. working for about 30 seconds each with about 15 to 20 seconds of recovery in between your sets. We're going to try to repeat all 4 movements for 2 rounds. But our first movement is called a standing clap crunch. So I want you to start off with a nice neutral stance. We're going to alternate driving those knees towards your chest and getting our arms, our hands underneath those legs, and we're going to add the clap. Are you ready? We're set. Let's go. So again, start off nice and tall. Drive those knees up. Add that clap underneath your legs. But again, this is one of those movements that you have to engage the core to make it work. So pull that belly button in. Keep that core engaged. Drive those knees up. And then add that clap. You're going to feel the work in the lower abs. Nice little activation for the hips. And depending on your pace, you're going to get a little cardio in. You got it. Again, stay here for a total of 30 seconds. And we're here for another 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. All right, movement number 2. These are called power jacks. They're going to work through your obliques, and they're going to challenge the heart rate and the lower body too. It's a great combination move. So start off with a nice narrow stance. We're going to add the squat. So we're going to push the hips back, bend those knees, fingertips towards your ankles. Then we're going to come out that squat, and then we're going to add a jack. So we squat and we jack. We squat and we jack. Yes, just like that. We're going to move for a total of 30 seconds. Stay in control. But again, you pick your own pace. Speed it up, get that cardio in. Always engage the core. Let the core work. And keep it low impact. You can leave out the jump and just add the half jack. Do what works best for you. But move for a total of 30 seconds. We are here for another 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Great job, team. Movement number 3. It's a side plank. So let's position up. We're going to position up. I'm going to position up on my left side, on my left forearm, my left elbow. And we do have some options here. If you want, you can stack your feet, stack your legs, and start off here in this position, or you can modify. You can place that left knee down while continuing to lift the hips, keeping that arm up. We're going to hang out here for a total of 30 seconds, starting now. So again, lifting the hips up, engaging the core, pull that belly button in, just making sure your elbow is underneath your shoulders and you're extending that opposite arm. Continue to breathe through this range of motion. Again, if you're looking for that extra challenge, you double stack those legs, just keep the hips up, stay here for another breath, and then drop the hips. Great job, team. Again, moving for about 30 seconds, and then repeat to the opposite side. So I'm shifting to my right forearm, my right elbow, my right knee is down for balance, lifting my hips up, extending my arms. You're going to feel it throughout the torso. Definitely your obliques might feel a little bit of work in your shoulders, but that's that added bonus. Again, looking for that extra challenge. Just double stack those legs. You got it. And then continue to breathe. Deep inhales and exhales. Do what works best for you. Take a break whenever you need it. We're going to hold tight for a full 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And then slowly come out your side plank. Awesome, team. Well done. Movement number 4. We're going to go flat to our backs. It's called a single leg oblique crunch. So flat to our backs. You start off with both legs extended or both legs bent. You have options. I'm going to extend my left leg. I'm going to extend my right leg. My left hand's behind my head. And I'm going to drive that left knee in towards my chest. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. And then I'm going to open back. All right, team, let's move for 30 seconds. Ready, set, and I'll show you some modifications. So again, you can stay here, driving that right knee towards your chest, lifting that left shoulder blade off the mat. We breathe out on the way up. Again, if you're looking for that extra challenge, you can extend both legs, but continue to add that knee drive, rotating across your body. Again, we breathe out on the way up. Working for a full 30 seconds. But whenever you're there, take a quick break, breathe it out, maybe squeeze that right knee for a quick stretch, and then you repeat on the opposite side. All right, 30 seconds, opposite elbow, opposite knee. We're ready, we're set, let's go. Again, driving that left knee in towards the chest. We're leading with that right shoulder. Couple modifications, you can always bend that knee, add the oblique crunch. Do what works best for you. But again, try to work through that entire range of motion, working for that full 30 seconds. And then whenever you're ready, take a quick break, maybe hug the knees, bring both knees in towards your chest, just a quick stretch for that low back. Great job, team. Again, 30 seconds on the right, 30 seconds on the left, and then try to repeat all 4 movements for 2 rounds. Great job, team. All right, teams, now we're going to work through our second block of movements. So there's 4 different movements in this block. Again, working for about 30 seconds each, with about 15 to 20 seconds of rest in between your sets. We're going to try to repeat all 4 movements for 2 rounds. All right, let's get started with that first movement. It's a mountain climber. So meet me here in your high plank position. We're on our hands, we're on our toes, we have our hips up. We're going to alternate driving our knees towards our chest. You got it, just like that. So 20 seconds here, driving those knees towards your chest. Some modifications. Just slow it down. Taking your time, driving those knees towards your elbows, maybe towards your chest. I love this movement because it gets your heart rate up. But it also challenges the core, those lower abs. Again, a little added bonus for your arms. Stay here for a total of 30 seconds. But whenever you're ready, go ahead and slow it down and take a break. Awesome, great job, team. Maybe roll out your wrists after doing a movement like this. Movement number 2, it's called a spider plank. So we're on our forearms, we're on our elbows, we're back into that plank position. This time we're going to alternate, driving our knees towards our elbows. Really focusing on your side body, focusing on those obliques. Working for 30 seconds. Again, continue to breathe as you work. Again, you want to exhale on each knee drive. 30 seconds of work here. But then whenever you're ready, drop to your knees. Maybe roll out your shoulders when you're coming out of a movement like this. Or even a quick low back stretch. Awesome. Great job, team. Movement number 3. We're going to slowly transition to our backs. And we're going to, again, one of my old-time favorite core exercises, the bicycle bridge. So again, we're going to start down our backs, fingertips behind our heads. We're going to lift those knees. We're going to alternate, driving those knees towards your chest, lifting that upper body. Again, moving for a total of 30 seconds. Ready, set, go. But I really want you to work through that entire range of motion, meaning lifting that upper body, rotating through that torso, and then we continue to breathe. You got it. Some modifications. You can keep your heels down and just alternate the knee drive. Just continue to breathe as you work and stay here for another 3, 2, and 1. Again, whenever you're ready, you can hug those knees before you come out of this work or this movement. Put stretch to that low back, and then slowly breathe it out. Great job, team. Then our 4th and final movement, we're going to focus on our lower abs. These are called leg drops. So again, we're going to go flat to our backs. We're going to lift those legs up. If you have lower back issues, feel free to support the low back by placing your hands underneath that lower back. But we're going to slowly flex our feet, drop our legs on the way down, just until you feel that lower back come off the mat, and then slowly bring those legs back up. You can relax your head and neck on the ground, but I want you to breathe out on the way down. We inhale on the way up. Breathe out on the way down. Inhale on the way up. Feel free to lift the upper body off the mat, just for that added challenge. Woo!
And always take a break whenever you need it. Again, we're working for a full 30 seconds. A couple more modifications here. You can alternate. Take your time going right and then left. But whenever you're ready, just take a break, hug the knees, feel that stretch in that low back, and slowly come out of it.
Great job, team. So, moving through those 4 movements for about 30 seconds each, repeating for 2 rounds. Great job, team. All right, team, so now it's time to cool down and stretch. So since we worked the core, we really want to stretch out your lower back and those hips and those core muscles. So let's start off here, flat to our back, and we're going to work through our supine twist. So this movement, again, start flat to your back. We're going to extend that left leg. We're going to bring that right knee in towards your chest. Relax your head and neck. And again, just continue to hug that right knee. And then you're going to take that right leg, use your left hand to drop that right knee across your body. I want you to open up your right arm with your right palm facing towards the sky, and then breathe. Feel the stretch in your hips, low back, and a little bit throughout the torso, your chest. Stay here for a breath. Again, maybe 20 to 30 seconds, depending on how tight you are, and then reset. We're going to bring both knees up. We're going to alternate. We're going to switch it up. We're going to extend that right leg. Again, we'll hug that left knee, feeling the stretch in the hamstrings and the hips. Then whenever you're ready, using your right hand, help guide that left leg all the way across the body. Again, we're going to open up with that left arm. Opening up the chest towards the sky. Feeling the stretch in our hips, our lower back, throughout the thoracic spine, the chest, the shoulders. And then we breathe. Again, hold tight here. 20 to 30 seconds. Continue to take those deep inhales and exhales. And then whenever you're ready, slowly come out of it. Great job, team. And then our next movement is just a knee to chest stretch. It's going to stretch out the lower back. Again, we're flat to our backs, and we're just going to bring both knees in towards our chest nice and tight. Hug them nice and tight, feeling that stretch in the low back. And if you feel like you need to get a little bit deeper into the stretch, lift the upper body off the mat. Try to bring your forehead to your knees. Again, you can rock it out from side to side, but it's a great stretch for that lower back. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Whenever you're ready, slowly roll out of it. Great job, team. And then we're going to finish up with our third and final stretch. Again, another stretch for that lower back and for the mid back. We're going to hang out in our extended child's pose. So I want you to open up your knees about mat width apart. We're going to bring the big toes together. We're going to sit back on our heels. Then we're going to extend our arms away from our body, allowing our chest and our head to rest towards the mat. And you want to feel the stretch in that lower back and that upper back. Again, chin to your chest. Continue to breathe. Hanging out in this position for about 20 to 30 seconds. On each out breath, you should notice that back relax a little bit. And then whenever you're ready, slowly come out of it. Well done, team. So again, those are 3 quick stretches that's going to help stretch out that lower back and those core muscles. Again, hold each stretch for about 20 to 30 seconds each, repeating for about 2 rounds. Great job. So team, core training improves your stability and balance, making everyday movements and physical activity easier and safer. So keep up the great work and don't forget to stay active throughout the week. And I also have a few announcements and some reminders for you all. We have some exciting events coming up in July where we're focusing on your physical fitness. We have weekly workouts. So join me for a weekly workout throughout the rest of July. Each Monday, I'll guide you through a different workout format to keep you motivated and moving all month long. So don't miss out. And then we have our Ask the Expert seminar. On July 25th, I'll be hosting an Ask the Expert seminar where we'll chat about creating healthy habits. This is your chance to ask me any health and fitness related questions live. So mark your calendars. And then Financial Fridays. Tune in Friday, July 26th at 12 p.m. for a discussion on the state of the market. Again, visit those wellness boards or our website to register or to watch at a later time. And then our live workout sessions. Don't forget to join me live working out July 29th at noon. This session's titled Stretch and Flex, using that yoga strap. So visit our wellness board or visit our website for these or other wellness sponsored events. I hope you all enjoyed the workout today, and I look forward to seeing you guys again next week for another Move Monday workout. If you have any questions or comments about this workout session, please email me at wellnesscoach@transitchicago.com.